always right about men, okay? I know men very fucking well. Watch this video that I made in November of last year talking about men stalking your social media, okay? This shouldn't be anything new. I have a story for you, and I know if you're a woman watching this, it's going to be very, very relatable. And I'm going to answer a very, very important question that most women ask themselves about men and why do men do this particular thing? So, story starts off like this. Boy meets girl, okay? Boy likes girl, girl likes boy. You guys are spending all the time with each other, the vulnerability, the intimacy. Hell, some of y'all probably have went as far as him inviting you over to meet his parents, all of that good stuff. And then out of nowhere, it just stops. It's either a slow fade, he ghosts you, all of a sudden he says things like, oh, I don't deserve you, I'm not ready, things like that. But you guys were friends on social media, and what does he do? He is the first one to look at your stories on social media. He is still following you on social media and looking at all of what you're posting on all your social media platforms. Some of them are even so bold to still try to engage with you on social media, despite the fact that they left you hanging when it came to the relationship you guys harbored with one another. And a lot of women ask themselves, okay, why does he do that? Why do men do that? Well, I know why men do that, and you need to sit for the whole entire video so I can break down and explain to you why they do this. Okay, we have to start with the basics first. Men are not individualistic people, okay? They're not. They are NPCs, they are carbon copies, they are replicas of one another. The XY chromosome, in comparison to the XX chromosome, only has a fraction of the genes, okay? The XY chromosome is not, it's not made out of unique individualistic genes. This is why men are always saying the same thing. Who hurt you? You're going to die alone with cats. You hit the wall. They say that women are echo chambers. No, men are literal echo chambers. One man says one thing and they all say the same exact thing. This is also why men are not the actual dominant gender. They're the submissive gender. They are the ones that are in the army, the police force. They are taking orders from another man because men have to take orders from someone in order to know what to do, how to do it, and how to think. This is why they're always coming to you as a woman and telling you, oh, well, I want you to plan a date. I want you to, you do it better. Can you write out a list for me? They're the submissive gender because they're not individualistic. They don't know how to think on their own. So how does all this tie into him watching your social media? The reason why he's watching your social media is because he is using it to harbor an individualistic part of him, okay? He is watching your social media to get a personality. Women do not realize how much lack of personality men have. I think a lot of women actually know this, but they keep projecting their personality onto men. So it's really just oversight. They really don't understand that men don't have a personality. He is watching you go out on your brunches on Sunday. He is watching you when you're doing your skincare routine. He is watching you when you're posting the book that you're reading. He is watching you when you're showing off your fresh manicure and the jewelry you bought yourself, your new hairstyle. He is watching all of that to try to frame a personality and an identity for himself. And not only that, he is engaging in a relationship with you that you do not realize it. With the presence of social media, the reason why men are so afraid to come up to women right now and they don't know how to approach women is because men have taken on parasocial relationships with women. They are studying women through social media in order to try to frame a personality for themselves so that way they can come off more likable to the next woman. Little do you know, you could post the book, The Four Agreements, on your page, and I guarantee you he is going to go to another girl that he meets and he's going to say, oh yeah, I started reading The Four Agreements, knowing damn well he's never even picked up the book. Men understand that they lack individualism when they come into contact with women. That is the reason why a lot of men actually fear women. Because the feminine is not stable. Mother Earth does not have one season. What does she have? 4 seasons. And sometimes you can get 4 seasons in 1 week. That is how variable the feminine is. This scares a lot of men. This puts a lot of fear in a lot of men because how can one person have so many different modes? They call it being emotional and it's just having a personality. It's just having waves. It's just reacting and responding to what's happening to you. And because they do not have the ability to do this, because patriarchy is literally them taking orders from another man, telling them what to do, how to dress, how to think, the type of woman they should be with, the type of career that they need. It is literally them taking orders from another man on to how to be, and then they realize that it doesn't work. So what they have to do is they have to go run to your social media to try to gain some type of an identity. And not only that, a lot of men will also use this as an opportunity to try to deal with you. I remember one guy that I would deal with, or not kind of deal with. I had a boyfriend and we were very on and off, and I would post my boyfriend, and this guy studied my social media so well, even though I never purposely or put out anything saying that I was single. He studied my social media enough where without me posting it, he knew that I was out of a relationship. And what would he try to do? He would try to slide in and try to get what I like to call vulnerable punani. He would try to slide in and try to get vulnerable punani from me because he studied my social media so well. He was able to discern the fact that I was out of a relationship even though I never publicly posted it or stated it. And he felt played because he realized that it wasn't going to work. I knew what he was doing. A lot of men are going to continue to watch your social media even though they're not going to deal with you on a personal level because they are trying to frame some sort of identity for themselves. They are trying to find some level of individualism within themselves. It's never going to work because the male is not individualistic. This is why whenever you come across a man who seems too different, who seems too out there, who seems completely just a sore thumb compared to other men, please understand he is acting, okay? Please understand that he has taken a personality most likely from a woman to shape himself to be approachable and to come off as a certain way to other women just for those women to get swindled like every other woman. Men are not unique, okay? Men are not different people, okay? You're not just over here just meeting a ton of different men. You're not. Most women's experiences with men are all the same because men are carbon copies of one another. The more they see that we pick up on the fact that they are carbon copies, the thirstier they get to rely on what you post on social media to try to frame their identity. And no, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't post on social media anymore. I'm not telling you that you have to block a ton of people. I'm just telling you that this is what men are out here doing. Men are literally using the social media of the woman that they're following, the multiple women that they're following, and they are literally using it to form an identity or living vicariously through you. When you're posting your brunches, your spa days, you getting your nails done, they think that they're doing it too. They feel like they're doing it with you. And if they were not insecure and if they were confident in themselves, honestly, they would be right there with you doing it. Social media has put men into a level of complacency with having parasocial relationships with women because it does not give them a chance of rejection, also while helping them form an identity for themselves.